Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.
You're listening to Sam in the Morning with Danni, only on LA Talk Radio.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today's Tuesday, July 17th. We're back with a guest, and we're on Facebook Live today, Danni.
Yep.
And I see you all made up and everything, ready to go with your Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah, because my hair is curly.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, I was out of control this morning. This is the only thing I can think of what I could do with it, possibly.
It's like horns or
Yeah.
something, you know?
Yep.
Where did you come up with that one?
I always do this.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed. But
Yeah.
how did you get the idea?
I don't know.
No?
Probably just my mom did all the time
It's
when I was a kid.
unusual, right? I mean, not
No,
many
this is
people
actually really popular.
Really?
Yeah, so many girls do it.
Okay, well, I don't know.
They call them alien buns.
Yeah, huh?
Even though they're just buns. I don't know why they call them alien buns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's dying to talk, but we'll have you on in just a moment, okay?
I'm
not really dying to talk.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can't hear you anyway, so hold on a second. So Danni, what's going on with the dog? Are you still bonding with the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I still have him.
Oh, okay,
He's a good
cool.
boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a cuddle bug.
Cool. And any new applicants for your apartment?
No.
No, nothing, huh?
I mean, there's one guy I like.
Right.
I'm just waiting for him to let me know if he wants the spot. I'm
Mm.
hoping that he does, so we'll see.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, so you talked about the movie The Equalizer. So I started watching it last night.
Yeah. How far
with
did you get?
Denzel. Not very far. I mean,
I don't understand how you can start watching that movie and not finish it.
well, look,
It's so
I
weird to
started
me.
watching it at 1:30 a.m. Okay,
Oh.
how late can you stay, right?
That's why would you start a movie at 1:30 in the morning?
Because that's when I feel like watching a movie.
I know.
So so the thing is that I was watching until the part where the girl was in the hospital. So that's pretty
So the
much
action
beginning,
hasn't started
right?
yet.
No, not yet. He's still
That's why you could stop
he's
it.
still this calm guy, and I know something's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
But
It gets like literally the scene right after that is where the action starts.
yeah, I can imagine. He's like looking at the business card they gave him and everything, and he's waiting. So you said you've seen that a few times?
At least 5 or 6.
Really?
It's like one of my faves.
It's that good?
But I'm also obsessed with Denzel Washington. I just think he's an incredible actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now tell me, is this like movie based on a comic book or something?
No.
No, huh?
No.
Because I think there was something.
I don't know. I don't want to say no because I'm not 100% sure. But when it came out, nobody said.
Yeah, maybe not. Then.
Yeah, I'm going to
I'm
see.
confusing it with something.
But the
else.
new one, what date is it? Today's the 17th. So on Friday, the new one comes out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a part 2?
Yeah.
Sequel?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Absolutely.
so I'm
They
watching
started
it
filming
the
that
right
like
night.
immediately after it released because it made so much money.
Okay, so that's why, maybe that's why they're showing it on Hulu now.
No, it's probably been on Hulu for like years.
Yeah?
Is Equalizer a comic book? Let's see.
Probably not. I think I'm confusing it with The Punisher, which was a good comic book way back when.
Yeah, you're right. Because it says the Equalizer is what Punisher should have been. So basically they're saying Equalizer
really?
should have been a...
Okay, so
Comic
it's
book.
kind of a revenge.
Aren't they all revenge movies though
They
at the
are,
end of the
right?
day?
Because it really gets you riled up.
Yeah,
you
like
want to
even
get the
Deadpool.
bad guy, yeah.
Deadpool was a revenge movie because he
Oh,
was
yeah?
like, "Oh, I'm gonna get these guys for screwing my life."
Oh, okay.
'Cause they
Well,
turned
don't
him into
tell
that-
me. That's the next one I'm watching.
Oh, you haven't seen?
haven't
You're
seen Deadpool.
pathetic.
Well, all I can tell you is
Deadpool came out in 2015.
I know, but the thing is that I never knew that character from comic books.
Well, it's new.
And besides,
I think.
no, it's been around for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they don't consider it Marvel.
No, maybe it's something else.
Yeah, because even in the movie they have Marvel characters in it, and they're like, yeah, maybe one day you can join the crew, like basically saying like Deadpool is not like a Marvel character.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
His
interesting.
character's too like grungy. Like that movie's very like
Yeah.
sexual.
I know. That's what I heard. So it's
Uh-huh.
not your usual.
Like kids should not be seeing that movie.
Really?
Not at
So-
all.
Okay, so it's not your traditional comic book. This is for adults.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't actually
Well,
ever
that's the
see him
next
being
one.
in a Marvel movie because I don't know how they would like
Yeah, well, that's the
tone
next
down his
one.
character.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I saw it because I'm oversaturated with comic book movies,
Yeah,
superheroes.
that one's not a normal one.
I know.
You would like that one.
Yeah, that's why I have
Has like your humor in it.
I have it ready.
Yeah. So after Equalizer, you can watch that one because
Yeah,
Deadpool
yeah.
2 is already out too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it though.
yeah.
It's like on my Fire Stick, I can watch any movie, but until it hits Redbox, when you watch it, it has like that like crap across the screen. So I'm like, I'm
Really?
just gonna wait.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
is that like, why? Because those are like the
They're
ones-
stolen.
Yeah, they send them to the people to
Mm-hmm.
evaluate or something.
Yeah.
Screeners is
Yeah,
what
and
they
then
call
the scriptures right across the screen, so it's like impossible to watch it. But as soon as it hits Redbox, like the new HD version will hit the Fire
them.
Stick.
Right, and then you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
sounds good.
I can wait.
All right, well, we're going to bring on our guest right now who's sitting here patiently, and we appreciate that every time. We're joined by Anita, I'm going to say this, Martirosian, right?
Yes, you
there
got it
you
right.
go.
Mm.
You say you got to
Kind of
read.
long. I always
You
try
gotta
to kind
read.
of shorten it.
Yeah, it seems like, is this an Armenian name?
It is an
Yeah,
Armenian last
because
name.
you can tell by the IAN, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
the
so many
IANs and the
names in there.
YANs
Yeah, yeah.
are an
that's true.
indication.
I
Well, my
know,
roommate was Persian, and she had IAN, and everyone always used to ask her if she was Armenian, and she would get upset. She's like, no, just because I have IAN in my last name doesn't mean I'm Armenian. I'm
Yeah, that
Persian."
sometimes happens.
Really? So Persians have that too in their last
Sometimes,
name?
Yeah.
sometimes.
Because
yeah.
I understand that many Armenians grew up in Iran,
Yeah,
so,
we're kind of all over the place, you know.
Yeah.
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 Oh, well, you got a
Displaced
history
citizens.
too. Yeah. You've got a history. Were you born here in the States?
Actually, no, I was born in Armenia. Yeah, but I'm like
Oh.
25% Ukrainian, so
Oh,
I
that's cool.
I kind of bond with that culture too.
Mhm.
You
That's
know?
cool. How did your parents meet?
Actually, in Armenia, my dad and his family came to Armenia and met my mom and fell in love, got married.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was in the Ukraine and he came to visit Armenia?
No, my dad was actually born in Georgia, in the country Georgia.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So yeah,
It's all in the same area.
it's all
General
over.
area.
Yeah.
No clue.
I would never be able to name them without, seeing the maps and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. So, do you ever go back there now?
Actually, I was there between 2002 and 4. I lived there for 2 years. It was quite an experience,
Was it?
a big culture shock after living here most of my life, but it was a good experience. I actually plan on returning because things are kind of getting better politically and stuff. Things
Yeah.
are looking up, so
So you miss it, kind of?
I do, I do. Those
How
are
old
my
were
roots.
you when you moved here?
I was 8.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And your parents decided we're moving to America?
No, my parents parted ways, unfortunately. My dad and his family went back to Ukraine. Mom and I came here. And after not seeing my dad for about 30 years, I just saw him like 2 months
Oh my
ago. He
God.
moved in with me, so permanently. It's been the reunion of a lifetime, basically,
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
a
my
long time
God.
not
I
to
couldn't
see
live
It was
with
him.
my dad.
painful. It was so painful not having him around. But we're catching up every day, and he's an amazing dad, so
Yeah.
I'm proud to have him.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Were you in touch at all during
We
this
were,
time?
of course, through Skype and all that stuff, but, it's different when you get to hug your
Yeah.
own dad and
Right.
and just have him near you all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
A shoulder to cry on. I literally did that. I was like,
Yeah.
I have to do this. I have to have this experience.
Right.
Yeah.
So how long is he gonna live with you for?
Well, we're gonna be together forever, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God,
Till
I could
death.
never. What if you
No.
start dating and stuff?
No, not in that sense. Of course, we're gonna have our own separate lives.
Right.
But he's gonna be near me.
Right.
I've made that pact with him. Like, Dad, you're not going anywhere at
Right.
this point.
Right.
Nice.
you know,
you have a
that's
lot
cool.
of catching up to do. I
Yeah.
know. Wow.
I hope I don't cry on the show.
Well, we'll change the
I
topic.
actually have
then.
never cried on the show yet. Have I?
No, yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't.
Do you cry easily?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Like with commercials, everything.
Let's cry together.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
feel like
so
crying
down.
today. I don't feel.
I'd
I'm
have
not
to
in
watch
the
a
mood.
movie.
Yeah. I'm not in the mood to cry today. I want to be
It's
happy.
okay. I
today.
can bully you around. and
Not today.
Yeah.
That's funny. So
But thank you for having me.
Of
This is
course,
fun.
thank you for joining us, and we're gonna talk. You're gonna do your own show here on LA Talk Radio, and we're excited to have you. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about that a little bit and everything. But I wanted to ask you. Do you have siblings?
I don't. I'm an only child, you know.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah.
So that's why you missed the dad, right? in the
Absolutely.
house.
You know,
Yeah.
it was like I was an only child. I was really close with my mom, but that's the only thing I had. That's the only thing I knew. So there was no balance.
Right.
And I really needed that masculine energy. And I waited so long. And finally to see him and have him around is just like a miracle. I look at him every day and I'm like, I can't believe you're here. I mean, it
Wow.
just hasn't sunk in yet.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
What made him decide to make that decision? I mean, that's a big
He
move,
always
right?
wanted to be close to me, you know. And the funny
Right.
thing is, it's like I've never met a person who's so committed to his family and child. He tells me, you know, he had women all over the place who wanted to marry him and have kids, but he's like, no, I wanted to come and be with you. I'm like, wow.
So he has no other kids.
No.
Is
It's
he
kind of crazy.
lying?
No, he's not. My dad is very honest.
So 30 years he never had another kid.
No, he had a lot of girlfriends and he has a bunch of stories, which I love hearing.
Yeah.
Wild stories. He's very open with me, you know, but no kids, no kids.
No kids.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
So and your mom, she's still here. She's still with us.
She's still with us. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she has her own life. She's an interesting character, but I let
Yeah.
her be.
And are you guys close?
Not as close as I am with my dad, actually. Interestingly enough,
Wow,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I respect my mom. She's her own person. She's kind of an alien to me.
Right.
But that can happen, right?
Right.
Mothers and daughters always have that kind of interesting relationship.
Mhm.
But you know, my dad is like full on like me, like open, happy, cheerful, excited about life, and we just have a lot of fun together. And if I were to move to Armenia in a few years, which I'd like to do, it's definitely going to be with my dad and my daughter because I have a 2-year-old. So
Oh, congratulations!
yeah, thank
How
you.
cool is that?
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
was
that's
happy to
exciting.
meet her too, huh?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Did you ask her if she wants to move to Armenia?
Yeah,
or-
I mean-
Oh, she's excited about just being with us. So anywhere we go, she'll
I mean,
be happy.
I would do that before she knows that she's
Well,
moving
but-
to Armenia.
Absolutely,
Like,
yeah, because she's a U.S. citizen. She'll be
Yeah.
mad at me one day, like, what the hell did
yeah.
you think, Mom?
And not only that, you guys live in Los Angeles, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, you're gonna take her from like the city of dreams to.
Yeah, but at 2, you know.
No,
I mean,
Armenia
No,
yeah.
I'm
is the
saying
city
if she
of
does
dreams as
it,
well.
if she does it at a young age, then
Right.
she won't
Yeah.
know that she was here. But if you at like 10 years old, she's gonna be like, no.
Here's the thing about my country, Armenia. It's a beautiful place. I mean, it's blooming right now. It's
Yeah.
really blooming. We just went through this like incredible, like peaceful revolution that the whole world was stunned about, and we have a new prime minister, Nikol Pashinyan. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right because I'm not very political. I don't really follow that stuff, but I know things are happening, and you know, and I think people are excited to actually move back and start a new life and live in our own country. So I think that that's a good thing. And since I live there, since I'm familiar, I think it would be exciting to do something there. And,
Yeah.
and I'll obviously be back and forth, but I do want to experience that life, and I want my daughter to experience that life because that's her heritage,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
If you guys are listening, we're on Facebook Live. All you have to do is go to LA Talk Radio's page on Facebook. You'll see us there. I actually didn't check to see if we're there, but we can check and you can share and everything because we like to be shared, right? With the
Yeah.
world. We belong to the world,
Yep.
not to anybody else. So I'm just going to double check on this. But in the meantime, I wanted to ask you. So what do you do? What do you do with your life? What do you for work?
Well, actually, I've kind of been like kind of all over the place all my life.
Really?
I've kind of been like the jack of all kind of a thing. But you know, for the last like since 2013, since I graduated from Woodbury University here in Burbank, actually in our backyard, studied communication. I kind of was like really fond of like marketing, advertising. So I did that. I launched my own business in marketing, and I did pretty well, you know. And then I, of course, met my husband. We got married, so things kind of shifted and changed. And my husband had an idea to do a radio show, and we actually did. We had our own show for a while, and but you know, we had it was actually fun in the beginning. But you know what? It's like husband and I started having different views about how things should be, and that's when I
Really?
basically quit. I was like, all right, bye bye. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. How
yeah.
long were you guys together since you met?
since 2014, and that was a bit of a rocky relationship. We're not together at the moment.
Right.
Living
right.
separately, but not quite separated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just kind of like, I needed to kind of like grow on my own because, becoming a mother and going through this overwhelming change of marriage and stuff could really take a toll on your individuality. So that's when I was like, no, I got to break free, do my own thing, find myself again.
Yeah.
And
You
follow
seem
my
to
dreams.
me like nobody can contain you, right? I mean, you're
No,
a
I'm a
spirit.
fireball.
Yeah, free spirit. She's gonna
Totally.
do whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah.
The strong woman. I see. Was he like a strong personality too? Is
Very
that
strong,
So
yeah.
you guys were clashing all the
A lot,
time.
yeah. Strong personality, very driven. But I do want to thank him because he did push me a lot to kind of like come out and do the show. At first, I was like really hesitant because he wanted to do like 5 days a week, and I was like, "No, I'm a mommy. I can only handle 1 day a week."
Right.
And then, but I committed to that, and I was helping with all the marketing and the production, and it was really fun, and it kind of like motivated me, gave me wings. So for that, I'm really grateful that he pushed me and motivated me to do bigger things in life, because I might have
Good.
just been like, all right, whatever, I'll just be a mom.
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sounds good. Doesn't sound like you hate him or anything.
No,
Yeah.
we have a good relationship, and
That's
we're
good. You
working on
just-
improving it.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you
good.
want to get
Yeah.
back together with him?
That's something I don't want to discuss on the show. No,
Gotcha.
honestly, like at this point, I don't see that happening. Maybe in the future, if he does a 180 with his behavior. But
Is he Middle Eastern?
For now.
he is. He was born in Lebanon.
Okay, so he's like controlling. Kind
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe I'm actually talking about this like out loud on air on Facebook Live with
Okay,
everyone
we'll
watching.
I've dated Middle Eastern, so I know how they are. It's just like I just don't think I could. I don't think I could settle down with a Middle Eastern guy.
No, he wasn't controlling. It wasn't that. There were other issues. So
Yeah, yeah. It's just like
No
you know, if
offense,
you-
Sam. Love you to death.
No,
But
but if you have two, if you have two like stubborn people and
yeah,
stuff, you
but
can
most
have
Middle
that, you
Eastern men
know.
are stubborn.
You think so?
Absolutely.
That's a big fucking generalization. Let me tell you.
yeah, it is.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Where are you from originally?
Boston.
Danny? Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So no, but in the Middle East, there's a lot of different countries. Okay, different cultures and stuff. So you can't put everybody in the same.
I've dated
box.
Syrian, Armenian, Persian, every single
Which
one.
is your favorite? You're like none
I'm like
of the above.
obsessed with the Syrian one.
Oh, the
but
Syrian.
yeah, but he's like the meanest.
Oh, really?
He's so awful. He's like,
But
the
that's why you
meanest guy.
love him, because he's a bad boy.
Yeah, and I hate it.
I know. It's like you love it and you
And then
hate
I feel like he knows that once he like quivers to me and gives me what I want, I'm gonna be like, I'm so all set. Like I'm so good. I think it's because right now he's being like
Right.
not giving me.
Yeah, it's the challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
So it works.
The Persian accent I like a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like see, the Syrian guy doesn't pronounce S's, and it drives me crazy.
See, I prefer like Brazilians and Latin guys.
Yeah.
I've never been with a Latin guy.
Mm.
Yeah?
My sister loves Latin guys. I have a
Yeah.
twin. She
don't know.
loves Spanish guys.
I have a Spanish heart, so I don't
Do
know.
you really? What is your type? Do you like also South American, Latin American guys?
I
or
feel like if I had like
what's your taste?
if I had like a Latin guy like the ones they have in like the movies, like the actual Spaniards, I'd probably fall deeply in love with one, but they don't exist out here.
Really?
I'm not attracted to Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans, no.
So you're looking for Spanish?
Like Spanish, like Spaniard.
Spain.
Like almost look like white men but have a Spanish accent and speak a different language. Like when
Right.
you
And say ole.
yeah, and like when they're talking shit, it's in a different language and I have to be like, "What are you saying?"
Ole.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not attracted to any Spanish guys in Los Angeles.
Right.
Nope. Definitely not in Massachusetts.
Because they're not
Yeah.
authentic.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, and they are. I hate to say that
You
they're
want
not.
the bullfighters.
Yeah, like that, that type of
Exactly.
Spanish.
I get
yeah.
you.
Like almost might question if he works for the cartel Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're saying she wants a matador or something,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The
That's what they do
bullfighter.
Yeah.
out there. It's so weird. I
Not
wouldn't-
everybody's
so
like
cute.
that.
No, not
Such a
everybody.
fucking stereotype of Spain.
But everyone stereotypes everything. Sometimes it's all in good fun. But no, that type
Yeah.
of Spanish. I'm trying to think of like a movie. Oh, Sicario.
Yeah. Carmen.
What's Carmen?
Carmen's a movie too.
I have no idea.
Flamenco dancers. And I mean, I forget the plot of the story, but the plot of the movie. But
Yeah. Did
you should
any of
check
you
it
guys
out.
see Sicario?
Yeah, isn't that South America though? It's Latin America.
That
It's
guy
not
in the movie,
Spain.
the main guy.
No.
Oh, yes. He's
Benito-
Spanish and I
Benito del Toro.
Let me just get his name really quick. But he's Spanish, and like, yes,
Yeah,
put a
Del
bow on him
Toro.
and give me him for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's the type of Spanish guy.
Benicio del Toro is his name.
Have you seen that movie? I'll be very,
Yeah, I
very
saw it.
shocked if you did.
That's with what's her name? The detective.
Emily
What was her
Blunt.
name? Yeah. No, I saw it.
You did?
There's a new one coming, right?
It's already out.
Oh, it is.
I'm waiting for it to get to Redbox.
Okay.
Everyone said it was way better than the first.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let's see if you're right.
Are you into movies, Anita?
Absolutely. I watch movies all the time on Netflix. But I really like foreign movies. Like, I'm not really into the Hollywood movies too much.
Because
Oh,
they're
I
all
am.
they start to be all the same, you know, all the superheroes and stuff. you know.
True. Yeah.
So, what kind of films you like, for example? Like what? Like French seductive films, or
Yeah.
See, I can't watch films in different languages.
Yeah.
I did there's one on Netflix called Sex Doll.
Mm.
And I was like, okay, let me watch this. It was in a completely different language. And I just literally the whole movie had no idea what was going on. They have the subtitles at the bottom
Yeah.
to help you understand what they're saying. But it's just like,
But
I
you're not
can't.
You don't
used
wanna
to
read
reading
it.
No. And I'm always usually doing something when I'm watching movies. So then for a split second, I'll look down.
Yeah, and you
then
miss
I'm
the whole
so
thing.
confused.
Yeah.
Right.
And you have to make it up. Okay, they just got into an argument about, and you were right, that was the actor.
Right, right. And the thing is that when you watch movies like this, you have to be used to reading subtitles, because many movies that come here, foreign movies, are dubbed in English, so you don't have to read subtitles. But when you're in another country, almost every movie is subtitles, you know?
Right.
So it's better than dubbing, because when they dub, it's not the real
No,
people
it's
talking.
so
you
fake.
know?
Yeah.
It's so fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I'm used to reading those, you know, but I can see what you're saying. I mean, it's distracting
Yeah.
from the movie.
Yeah, my brother watches foreign movies all the time.
Yeah.
And I'll text him because he's requested a bunch of movies for me. And now he'll just send me movies just because he knows I'll never watch them. I'm like, Marquise, I'm never going to watch this movie ever.
I do enjoy documentaries as well.
I do like
I'm huge on
documentaries.
documentaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch the Anthony Bourdain thing, and a lot of others. Which one
Yeah.
was the one I saw too? There was another one I saw, the TV series on O.J. Simpson,
Oh, American Crime
yeah,
Story.
that was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just tried to. They're doing a new one too. I forget who
they?
it's about.
Really?
But yeah,
See, I have no patience for that, because I watched the actual trial,
Ah.
and almost every day, you know, I get so tired of it after a while.
Oh my
but-
God, they used
so
to make
crazy
us watch
he got
that.
away with that.
Yeah.
I always
Oh my
think of
God.
that. I'm like, that is so insane that he just killed her lover, who wasn't even really her lover, right? Was there any proof that they were banging?
No, not really.
Yeah, just they went to dinner. I mean, why can't a girl have some
They
guy
didn't
friends?
even go to dinner. He was the waiter, and he took back the glasses she left
Yeah,
at
exactly.
the restaurant.
Oh
That
my
was the
God,
case.
that's so terrible. Talk about wrong place at the wrong time.
Right. Brutal.
He snapped his neck, right? How do
Yeah,
you snap somebody's
both of 'em.
neck? How do you have the
I don't know.
strength?
There's this conspiracy going. Apparently,
No,
his
he
son did it.
slashed the necks.
No,
with
he
the knife.
slashed her neck. I don't think he slashed the guy's neck.
Yeah,
I
he
think
did.
he snapped it. No,
Oh my God.
Not that I
Let's
know.
not get into the details.
Okay.
that
What were you
it
saying?
always it's so interesting to me. Like
Some
oh
are
my-
actually saying that the son did it. OJ's son did it. I don't know. That's kind of I don't know.
I've
They're
never
saying
heard
that
that.
he's kind of I don't know, insane, and he didn't like Nicole, and that's what I hear. But
Yeah.
and he
Wasn't
kind
he
of
5 at the time?
no, he was older. He was a lot older.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the son from the previous marriage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I
And then
don't know.
OJ Simpson's just living his best life. TMZ always catches him at Vegas, just living his life. And
I
Khloe
know. Well,
Kardashian
he
is
just sat
definitely
in
his
jail
kid.
for a few years, you know.
For over a broom or something, right?
Broom.
Broom, no.
His neighbor stole
Stealing trophies or something, memorabilia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they went
Busting-
into a room
Yeah.
in Las Vegas in a hotel, and he robbed back memorabilia that was his and had been sold to somebody.
Oh, I thought the neighbor stole it.
No.
Oh, okay. It makes more sense why he went to jail for such a long time. Why would you want your own memorabilia, you freaking weirdo?
He was also armed and everything, so it was an armed robbery. Yeah, it's pretty serious.
I think he just wanted to be in the headlines again.
I don't know what his problem is, but it's just he can't help himself because he's that type
He's
of a
laying low
person,
right now.
Well, let's
Well,
see for how
obviously,
long.
you think that that's what he would do initially.
So let me. So when
Lay low.
right. So when USA and stuff does a show like American Crime Story and it's about his life, does he get a check for that?
No, of course not.
No.
He didn't write the story.
Yeah, I know, but it's about him.
So what?
I'm
You
like,
think-
why?
I think
can't-
he wrote a book called "What If I Did It" or
Yeah,
something like that,
yeah.
which is kind of insane.
Well, he
It's
made like
like-
millions of dollars off it because everyone bought it.
that's so insane.
Like everyone bought it.
Yeah, but all the money is gone anyway. You know, he had how much did he owe? $30 million to the family, to the families.
Yeah.
When because they prosecuted him a civil case also where you can sue the people for money.
Right.
Yeah, well, her crime scene photos are brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. And that's what I do in my spare time, I've realized. I've been watching like the Crime Network.
Yeah.
And about like these serial killers from like 1988
Yeah.
and shit. And I'm like,
Why?
what? Just
Yeah.
because to me, it's like I always want to know how you got this messed up.
Right.
Like what happened in your life for you to be such a monster.
Yeah.
And like OJ Simpson's a monster, but like compared to half these people on the ID network, it's like not even close. Not even close.
Good.
There was some photographer like in the 70s that went around and like would photographer like 17-year-olds and then find out where they lived and kill them. By the time he went to jail in 2017, like a year ago, he killed over 63 people.
Oh, I heard about this guy that was caught. Yeah.
In
Wow.
like San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah,
was
like
it?
right down the street.
Oh.
Killed all over California. And then he
Yeah.
admitted to like places in Canada and New York over like 63 people.
Jeez,
Mhm.
that's a lot.
Let's
Can you
talk about
imagine?
positive things.
I know.
I know Anita's like, what's
It's like the morning show. Come on.
We
I
talk
know,
about
what
all
are we
this type of
talking
stuff.
about? You
Just
know?
kidding.
Every time I walk my dog at night, I get super scared. Just because you never know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so let me ask you, being an Armenian, does that guarantee you're Christian, or how does it work usually?
Yeah, I mean, I'm brought up as a Christian, but my family was never like religious. Like we didn't go to church on Sundays and all that stuff, you know.
Right, but you
I think-
identify as that, right? Or they do?
I do, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I'm a very just spiritual person, like really tied in with nature. I think nature is spirituality, and I don't really like go too deep with the religion stuff. I'm not really
Right, yeah.
big on that.
What do you think? Does God have any place in your life? Not necessarily as religious,
Absolutely,
but
absolutely, and I
Yeah.
can say that proudly and clearly that yeah, I do follow. Like I do think that there's a higher power, you know, and I don't know if its name is God, but you know what I mean. Like there's a higher power that rules over everyone's life and brings everything to a balance. So I do believe in the laws of the universe and that you should not break them.
right. So you don't think we came from aliens or anything like that?
I think we
No.
are aliens.
Come on.
No, look at our fingers.
I'm not really
What
into
about it?
sci-fi.
They're
but-
webs. No, seriously, think about it. If there's life on this planet, there's
Right.
definitely life on other planets, and we're aliens to them.
That
There's
yeah,
no
of course.
definitely
That's true.
life on
Being
other
an alien
planets.
is a relative
110%.
thing. Yeah.
How do you think that Earth is the only planet that has
What do you
life?
mean 110%? Nobody's proven anything.
Yeah,
How
because
can
it's
you be so
impossible. It takes like 55 years to get to
sure?
one
Okay,
other
so
planet.
does it really matter then? Does it really matter? If
No,
there's
but
a-
we are aliens
someone-
ourselves.
No, we're not
Yes, we
aliens.
are.
We're from here.
Yeah,
from
but
here. We
if,
started
if we
here.
go somewhere else,
She's saying we're aliens for others.
Mhm.
So being an alien is a relative thing. I get what she's
yeah,
saying.
yeah. And if you ever like look
That's
at
not what she's saying. She's saying we have webbed hands that we came from other species, right?
I mean, think about the whole concept. Like, a woman carries a child in her stomach, which is connected by a cord. I mean, all of it is weird.
Yeah, but you've seen too many alien movies.
Yeah, which we
Okay,
are.
because they're all based. All the alien movies are based on what we are. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, not the other way around.
What? I don't get it.
Okay, what I'm saying is we make movies that are similar to us.
Yeah.
We treat God as it's someone similar to us. You know, it's like everything we do is in human terms.
Well, I don't think we look at God that he's similar to us.
Well, maybe do. Many do.
So
well,
then-
let me ask you this:
We
If
are
you-
godly. I think
Yeah.
God
No, but-
flows
but-
through us. 'cause
yeah,
we're
I
part
think
of
that.
But if
everything,
you- if
the
you feel-
creation.
Yeah.
But if you feel like God loves me or God
Yeah.
doesn't love me,
yeah.
okay, you're assigning human feelings to a being, you know.
Mm.
So that's what I'm saying. And the same with aliens. We always make them look kind of like people,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I don't know. Well, look, I can't be proven, and you can't be
Yeah.
proven. And all I'm saying is, if there are more races out there in the universe, it doesn't really matter because we'll never know.
Yeah, I know. I wish we did though.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting for some shit to pop off.
Yeah.
Like, when are they coming? Or when are we going? When are we going somewhere?
This lifetime.
I know. Definitely not. Like, has anyone even been to Mars yet? No, right?
No.
So, like, all these movies that are being produced, like I Am Martian or whatever, that movie was so boring, by the way. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
And I watched it from beginning to end, and I was like, why did I just, like, waste my life? I was so upset after.
Really?
It was just not good. It was, like,
Yeah.
not realistic at all. I'm like, this would never happen, like, ever.
Yeah.
But they had, like, their idea of what Mars would look like. I'm like, you guys don't even know. Like, you're basing a movie off nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a what is it called? Not SpaceX. Is it SpaceX or? I don't know.
SpaceX is Elon Musk's thing, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know
Whatever.
that something is being developed to go to Mars real soon.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
by Richard Branson or something.
Well, they keep, like, launching it, and it keeps blowing up. So it's
Really?
like, I don't know if it's going to be taken off anytime
Anytime
soon,
soon,
but yeah.
It's definitely not going to be your next Uber anytime
No,
soon.
no, definitely not. I mean, he's determined to just be the first to invent anything, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got so much money.
That's
But
true.
isn't it miraculous? Like, inventions just blow my mind.
Same.
All over the place.
Same.
Like, technology, everything.
Yeah.
How
I
are
don't-
we able to do all this stuff? Like,
Yeah.
Facebook Live and... years ago, it was just like an idea, a dream,
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I
and
mean-
it happened so fast.
We've made a lot of progress, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, we're talking to Anita Martirosian. I said it fast this time.
Martirosian,
Okay, Martirosian.
There you
Okay, now I know. I had to hear it once.
so it flows.
Martirosian. Okay, gotcha. And so you're going to do a show called Grace.
Yes.
How did you get the name for the show?
My daughter's middle
I knew
name.
you were going to say that. I knew it had
Yeah.
something to do with your daughter.
Yeah.
Really?
Her name is Lillian Grace.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I'm always so inspired by her. So I wanted it to be like her legacy,
Right.
Very cool.
How does your husband feel about you wanting to go back to Armenia?
Oh, he doesn't know that. Oh,
What?
you just opened a can of worms.
No, you said
No,
it yourself
of
on the
course.
radio.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. I did admit it. That's
Yeah.
true. That's
I'm
true.
like, you brought it up. We
Yeah.
did it.
I don't know if he's watching the show, but
He probably is. Most guys are stalkers. Don't get it twisted. Most guys stalk.
I don't know. I mean, either he has to agree to come with us or he has to agree to seeing Lillian every once in a while.
Really? So you decided
Oh,
where
man.
she's going to live? And
Well,
well,
I mean,
let's leave this. Let's
Yeah,
not go
exactly.
there.
I don't want to get into
Yeah.
this right
I
now.
know,
Yeah.
It's just a dream,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's probably thinking,
It's not
what
happening
have I-
tomorrow.
No.
What have I done coming into this show
Yeah,
this
right?
morning?
We like to pry. I noticed that about us,
Get
Sam.
myself in trouble.
We like to get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's interesting, you know.
yeah,
I mean,
of course.
and every person is interesting. You know, you don't
Yeah.
have to be a celebrity, and you see this
Right.
all the time that people have stories. They're
Absolutely.
it's
Right.
very
That's
interesting.
exactly why I want to continue with the show because
So
when we were
yeah,
doing
tell
the
us.
show together,
Mhm.
I just found it so like amazing. Every week I'd meet someone new with new stories and then it would open new doors and
Right.
it was just so exciting and just constantly full of discoveries.
Right.
So I just felt like once that came to a stop, I was like, what am I doing with my life? I got to continue this. Like, I
Right.
love
Yeah.
learning about people, like, and just for the sake of that, and also just like, giving people a platform to like voice their opinions and all that is what motivated me to do this. And
That's awesome. So what are you going to do with the show? Really? Do you have what's your vision with it?
my
the
vision,
format.
the subtitle of the show is Discover, Inspire, Evolve, which the acronym, interestingly, is DIE. So, we'll be dying
Whoa.
together.
Jeez.
So we'll be
That's
dying
very-
together.
Yeah.
And, I want to do like live interviews with people, with really inspirational people and stuff like that. But it's going to be a fun show, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm reserving a place on the
Yeah.
gift seat already.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. And when so tell people where they can find you or your show.
Yeah.
It's going to start next month, right?
It's
What's the
going to
date?
start in August. August 2nd is the
Okay.
first show. It'll be every Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m.
Okay. Pacific.
Pacific time. Exactly. And, we'll probably be doing the Facebook Live and all that good stuff. So,
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Well, I'm looking forward to that. That should be
Likewise.
fun.
Thank you.
And I can tell you're excited about it
Totally.
and everything, right?
Totally.
Yeah. You see, it's in the blood. I mean, once you do radio, that's it. you know?
Yeah.
But I was kind of like scared this time around because like I'm like a little apprehensive because I realize I'm doing this all by myself this time. I mean,
Right.
before it was like with my husband, although he didn't do much, I was doing most of the work. Sorry to say, but at least I had his support, like
Right, right.
his moral support.
That's okay. Well, now you have your dad for moral support,
True.
and you'll have guests and everything, so you
True.
won't be alone.
True.
Right.
And that's the thing, and at least you'll get to take it in the direction that you want to.
Absolutely.
You don't
That's
have
the
to
main
share
thing.
the billing.
Yeah. True. Love it.
Very cool. So yeah, so don't miss Anita. She's coming up soon. It's a couple weeks from now. or
Couple weeks
something.
from now, yeah, I already
Yeah.
have a couple guests lined up, so
I
Excited.
can't believe August is in a couple weeks. It's really freaking me out.
Why?
Yeah.
Because time is just like flying. Like it was
It
just
is.
July 4th.
Yep.
Now it's
Yeah.
about to be August 1st. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, this is just getting to.
Yeah, I know. Like the summer just started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, man. But you know what? I'm grateful it hasn't been that hot lately, right? It's
Yeah,
just right.
it's calming down.
Right.
Yeah.
Calming down a bit.
I mean,
Yesterday
shit,
was kind of.
It
Yeah,
was.
but-
It was kind
Yeah.
of getting to me a bit.
but it's
On
nowhere
that
near
note,
115. you
I
know?
forgot to tell you about my story yesterday.
Yeah.
So I get home and people are supposed to come view the apartment and they bail. And I'm like, you guys are already out. Like, you're not about to no. But anyways, I got 2 full length mirrors. Like, the Hollywood vanity mirrors. I don't know if you saw my video that I posted on Instagram.
No, I didn't. But
So the Hollywood.
yeah, I know those with a lot of lights around.
Yeah,
it and
so I got
stuff.
the 2 full length ones. One for my
Okay.
living room and one for my bedroom. Black for the living room because my living room is like a black theme, and white for my bedroom because everything in my room is like silver or whatever. So black obviously wouldn't go. So I had the guy come over to mount it, and he charges by the hour. So he mounts the first one, and then we open the box for the second one, and the one for my bedroom is completely shattered in 1,000 pieces.
Oh my
I had
God.
like a kindergarten bitch fit.
Really?
And he was like, "You're a freak." But what? That would be my luck.
Yeah. Where did it come from? Did they ship it to you or
UK
something?
came from the UK. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's like $1,200 a mirror.
Oh my God.
So it's like $2,400 worth of product. They're like it's amazing.
Yeah.
The mirror is absolutely incredible, but the one for my room shattered. So I just wrote them. That's the one in my living room.
Yeah.
I set it up last night.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
cool. That's a lot of lights.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like a dressing room mirror.
Yeah, that's exactly. I
Yeah.
think that like one of those things that would
You
be
want
like
to
in a
feel like a star.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Yeah.
wanted one for my bedroom. Obviously, that's the most important thing. Living room, I just wanted to be like, yes, that's in my living room.
Statement piece.
Yeah, like it's not like I'm ever really gonna put
I'm a
the one-
star.
Yeah, I'm probably never gonna put that one on. The one in my room, I'll probably use to film like my YouTube videos because I
Yeah.
got different light bulbs for the one in my room. I got the like, what are they? The fluorescent ones
Yeah.
for like filming for the mirror in my room, and now it's
Right.
just like on my patio, and I don't know what to do with it. People are like, just get somebody to replace the mirror. Like, I guess people.
Yeah,
that?
you can do that. It's
But
not
how
that
much would that
expensive.
cost?
I don't know. Find out, but it can't be that much.
I wanted to.
Couple hundred maybe.
No, they can just ship me a new mirror at that
Yeah,
point.
tell them.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna try to sell this one I have.
But actually, maybe it's less. I mean,
Did you
it's a
get it from
small
Amazon?
No. It's like this place called Illuminated Mirrors.
Oh.
They're based in the UK,
Oh,
and like certain brands will work with me as long as
Oh.
I promote them on a regular basis. So they
Nice.
sent me 2 mirrors.
Oh, wow.
Why I deserve 2, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
she's a social media star, so she's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she reaches a lot of people, so
Nice.
people
Yeah.
send her stuff.
yeah.
that's awesome.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
it's definitely cool. I don't know what honestly, clothes wise, I don't know what I would do without it. Because I can't remember the last time I actually like shopped.
Yeah,
Because like I just wait for somebody to send me a package.
right.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then when it's
But
like
I'm glad you're not like making that like the only thing you post. Like
oh no.
like I know this girl used to be on the show. She was on the show once. She's a comedian, but all she ever does on her pictures is just tell you, purse by this.
I do
dress
that a
by
lot
this.
though.
I know, but that's all she says,
Yeah.
And you post other things too.
Yeah.
You
You
know what
have
I'm
to because
saying?
people will be like,
Yeah, I'm like, she's only promoting. Who gives a shit,
But I will say that most of the females that I follow on Instagram and stuff, I follow them to find out what they're wearing.
Really?
Like, and if they post a dope outfit and they don't tag it, I'll unfollow. Like, I'll get pissed. Like, I want to know where your goddamn sweatshirt is from, girl. Tag it at least, because you could tag the photo without actually writing it in the caption.
Right,
You know.
right.
So what do you do during the day, like besides the radio?
Nothing.
Acting? Or?
No, I wish I was acting.
Yeah.
I need like a. So I just got a new manager, but right now he's focusing on getting me on a new reality show because that's what I've done before.
Right.
And then after I succeed on that, because I'm just speaking positivity into existence, I'm gonna do it. They just Skyped Gabby too.
Really?
Yeah, and that'll be the first. If we both get it, that'll be the first time in 6 years me and Gabby have done a show together.
Ah, that'll be nice.
We're
sure
like
you'll be
very
excited.
interesting on camera together because we're so different.
What now? Would she move for that long? I mean, is the show out here if they shoot it?
It's
You know?
in California.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it won't be.
oh okay.
It's like on an island somewhere.
So both of you will have to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very
Yeah,
cool.
and luckily
On an
she got
island.
mom and dad.
Yeah.
Mom and dad will take care of Marcellus, so she's
yeah,
good.
of the kid.
And if she needs to leave early, she'll just fight.
Yeah.
Because once you fight, you have to go. You get sent home. So I
Really?
told her if you have to leave early, you just punch
Just
someone in the
fight.
face.
They know the rules already. She's been on several reality shows, so she
Nice.
knows. She
Do you have
knows
kids?
the drill.
No, my twin sister has a
Oh,
son.
you
Yeah,
have a twin sister.
yeah.
Nice.
No.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna have kids. I want kids.
It's hard,
Then
girl.
you
Yeah.
will-
Let me
then
tell you that.
will. If you want them, you will have them.
I know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just gonna be that cool aunt, but then I'll like regret it at like 40, and I'll be like, why didn't I ever have like a mini me?
How old are you now?
I'm 30. I just turned 30.
Oh, you have a little bit of time.
I know, like
Yeah.
a little
a
bit.
little bit.
Because your eggs
Like
start to
a tad bit.
dwindle.
Yeah.
At like 33.
No, it's just it gets hard. You just don't have the same energy. You know,
Yeah.
you're always like tired.
Yeah, and I'm tired now. Like I go to bed at like 9:30, 10, and that's like with no kid.
Yeah.
That's just me being like, oh, I worked out today.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed at 9:30. So
yeah.
sad.
I'll tell you that being a single mom right now is really difficult. I
Is
mean,
it
if
really?
I didn't have my dad, I don't know.
Well,
I'd
so do you
Really?
blow my
consider
brains.
yourself a single mom?
I do.
So
At
he
the
doesn't
moment.
help.
Well, he does once in a while, but it's
Why are
It's not
guys
like
like
me.
that? I feel like no dude steps up to the plate these days. Gabby's baby daddy doesn't. I know a bunch of them, my girlfriends, their baby dad is just like MIA. I'm like, come on.
yeah. I mean, we're lucky if he comes around like once or twice a week to see the baby, and it's actually
But
really
that's
sad.
good.
But you know what? It's like I
it's
get it.
better
You
than
know?
a lot of
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
like my sister's
He's sweet to her, so I'm happy
yeah,
about
my
that.
sister's baby daddy hasn't even asked about their son since August,
Oh my
almost a
God.
year ago.
That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's heartbreaking. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with guys these days. You know,
Yeah.
they're just so self-concerned.
Yeah. I'm like, why wouldn't you want to like see your kid grow up
Yeah.
and like learn how to speak like words? Like
Yeah.
Marcellus is like reading now, and like he has not seen any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some
So
people
great.
view kids as an obstacle to their life.
Yeah.
I
you
know. But you know what the sad part is like when they miss a huge chunk of their lives and then they come back at a certain age.
And then
I
it's-
want to
it-
be your dad now.
And
It's
then it
it
like
doesn't
messes
work
the
that
kid
way.
up. And then it messes the kid up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, it's
Oh, that's
outside.
outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truck backing up or
Mm.
something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, so I feel the same way. You know, you're missing out on the opportunities that you can because there'll never be kids again.
The
you know?
beautiful moments.
I mean, we have such
Yeah.
great memories together. Every day, my son
Yeah.
reminds me of something that I don't
Absolutely.
even remember. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
like that we used to do this, we used to do that, and all that
Mhm.
stuff. You know, so
Actually,
it
with me,
stays
I'm
with
like
you.
so encouraging of my husband. It's like I call him like, come over, let's do this. Like I take him out to dinners. I, prepare meals. So he's part of it. But it's like he has to make that effort too,
Right.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Relationships.
after the show, she's gonna go. My God, all we talked about is my husband.
I know. So sad. I'm
well,
venting.
it goes back to that.
Well, relationships in this day and age are just
Yeah,
hard in
they
general.
are.
Yeah.
And besides, it's affected your life. I mean, that's the
Of
way
course.
you are now.
Mhm.
you
Of
know,
course.
So
Yeah.
that's what you think about these days. I'm sure, right?
I almost like would be content meeting someone who had like a lot of money, not just for a lot of money, just because I know at some point like we're not gonna make it. I don't think most relationships last these days, and I hate to be negative about it because I want to speak positivity in existence. But literally, even like the happiest of relationships, at some point, like someone's gonna cheat.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Yep, 110%.
No.
Yeah. A man. Okay, if I met somebody 7 years ago and we got together and we've been together for 8 years, We have a kid together. 5 more years pass. We have another kid together. At some point, he's going to go through his midlife crisis. He's going to be wondering, like, does anyone find me attractive anymore? And before you know it, he's going to go on a business trip and sleep with, like, the stewardess.
Don't put that in your head, though.
Yeah, and besides, how many people do that? You know, I don't think so.
I'm so negative when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
I just have no faith. I've just seen too much stuff. Like I go out all the time and I tell Sam, I'm like, yo, I see people that like rep their girlfriends so hard on social media, be the first dude in the club cheating on her.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello? Like, this is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But then he'll, like, 24 hours later, he'll be poolside with his girlfriend. I'm like, you were just literally tongue in mouth with somebody else. It's just disgusting to me.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I could have been on the show lying about a lot of stuff, but I think that being honest and authentic kind of like connects you with people.
Yeah.
So, you know I'm putting myself out there, but I think it's a good
But
thing.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody knows you anyway, right?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I'm a nobody.
Yeah, all the
We're all nobodies.
I love what Sam said.
Yeah.
It came out the way, not the way I meant it.
Well, they'll
but,
know me now.
Yeah, legit.
But for the most part, no. I mean, that's one thing I realized about the radio. You sit here and you start having a conversation, forgetting that people are listening.
Exactly.
You know?
And you
But
go
that's
real
okay.
deep.
I mean, it's maybe therapeutic for you too. You know, to bring it out in the open. and
Absolutely. Well,
things
that's
like
why
that,
the
you know?
subtitle of my show, Discover, Inspire, Evolve. I hope that we can all evolve together, you know, through these conversations and discussions. So,
I agree.
yeah.
Very cool. Well, I'm looking forward to your show.
Thank you.
It'll
You'll be a
very
guest.
Nice.
Hopefully, Danny too.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll come together.
Awesome.
I'll be a guest.
Nice.
And so, Anita, tell people how they can find you if they want to contact you, social media, anything
Sure,
like
sure.
that.
If you want to contact me through social media, it's just at Grace Radio Show on Instagram, Facebook. I have a Twitter account too, which I'm not really active on, but it's like show_Grace, I believe. And then you could also like email me at graceradioshow@gmail.com if you want to be a guest, sponsor, donate, submit music. I mean, it's not really going to be a musical show, but if you'd like to submit music, I'd be glad to interview you and, you know, play your music and all that good stuff.
Sounds good. And we get a lot of great artists here. on
Yeah,
the
I love
station,
independent
so-
artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be very
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, Anita Martirosian.
Anita M. You could just call me Anita M.
Martirosian.
Anita.
Martirosian.
Oh, okay, Sam.
Okay. I'm
Don't butcher my last name. Damn it.
I'm drilling it into the listener's brain. Anita, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for
You're
having me.
amazing. Guys, don't forget to catch your show coming up August the 2nd, is it?
Yes.
It's a Thursday night.
And it's a really exciting show. I won't say who's coming on the show, but I will say that she's a matchmaker, a celebrity relationship coach. So that'll be fun.
That's
sounds
cool.
good. Millionaire matchmaker, maybe? I don't know.
Is that show still on the air? I think it got canceled,
I
right?
don't
After
know.
that girl got killed.
Oh, really?
Oh my God,
They
yeah.
canceled the
A
show?
Millionaire was on that show, and there was a
Right.
girl on the dating show, and they ended up together. Like,
Uh-huh.
she won the show with him, and he
then he
chopped
killed
her
her?
up in a million pieces, stuck her in a
Whoa.
suitcase, and then hung himself.
Oh
in
my
a-
God.
Yeah, and I thought the show got canceled after that because that was like a big deal. Like, no one was doing background
Whoa.
checks. Yeah, they identified her body by her silicone implant.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Wow.
Can you imagine a guy being that psycho?
Wow.
It's like Scott Peterson, who gets fan mail. Like, what bitch would send that guy fan mail?
Yeah.
Hey, I love you so much. You killed your unborn child and your soon to be wife, but I love you so much. Like, you're messed up. Talk about daddy issues. Anyways, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
It was
Anita.
fun.
Thanks, everybody, for listening and watching. If you're on Facebook, you can always catch it later. It's always there. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Cheers.
You're listening to Sam in the Morning with Danny, only on LA Talk Radio.